Hi everyone, welcome back to our first aid segment. So far we've gone over primary assessment and basic CPR for adults, infants, and children. Today we're going to go over AED machines. AED stands for Automated External Defibrillator, and if you're lucky enough to have one in a scenario, make sure you use it. This is important when our victim is unconscious and non-breathing. Let's take a look at the components. On the machine itself, you'll see an on-off button and a shock button. The machine will also come with pads. The pads are essentially giant stickers, and they generally have pictures on them to show where on your victim you're going to place them. The process for using an AED is actually quite simple. Press on, listen, and follow the directions. You're still going to make sure you go through your primary assessment as normal. But when you send a bystander to call 911, you're also going to ask them to return with an AED unit. If you have multiple bystanders, it's good to send a separate one to get the unit, that way it might come faster. While we're waiting for our unit to arrive, we're going to do our CPR as normal. As a reminder, it's 30 compressions, straight up and down in the center of the chest, to 2 breaths using our mask. Continue with this 30 compressions to 2 breaths until your unit arrives. As soon as your unit arrives, press on. It's important to make sure that your unit is on the same side of the body that you are. We don't want to be reaching across to press any buttons. When you press on, the unit will speak to you. It'll say something like, apply pads to patient's bare chest and plug in pads connector. The unit usually comes with a pair of scissors, so you can cut off any clothing and expose the bare chest. The pads have pictures showing where they should be placed on your victim's body. So go ahead, peel off the back of the sticker and place them where they should go according to the pictures. Once you've placed your pads, your unit will speak to you again. It will say, analyzing heart rhythm, do not touch the victim. At this point, it's important to ensure that no one is touching the victim. We like to use the phrase, I'm clear, you're clear, we're all clear. Once it's analyzed, one of 2 things will happen. In the first scenario, it will say no shock advised. It is safe to touch the victim. If you hear that, go back and do CPR. It is completely safe to do CPR with the unit still attached. We never want to remove pads from our victim. The second scenario is the unit might say shock advised. At this point, you really want to make sure that everyone is away from your victim and safe. So once again, we're going to say, I'm clear, you're clear, we're all clear. The unit will not shock the victim on its own. You need to press the shock button. Make sure you're saying it nice and loud so anyone in the vicinity is aware that you are about to shock the victim. Shocking victim at, and then record the time. The unit will tell you once it's safe to touch the victim, and you go back into our CPR. And we continue this process until it tells you that it's analyzing again, which will be approximately 2 minutes later. So let's see what this process looks like right from the beginning. Doing a quick area check, looking for anything that can hurt me or my victim. Hey, can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you feel this? Can you feel this? Hey, you, go call 911. I have an unconscious victim at this location, and please bring me back the AED unit. Can you report back to me? Do you understand? Checking our ABCs. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000. My victim is not breathing, so I'm going to start CPR. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And my AED unit has arrived. Pressing on. Apply pads to patient's bare chest, plug in pads connector. I'm going to cut off the shirt and apply the pads. Analyzing heart rhythm. I'm clear, you're clear, we're all clear. Shock advised. Once again, I'm clear, you're clear, we're all clear. I'm delivering shock at 1:30 p.m. It is now safe to touch the victim. Resuming CPR. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that's how we do an AED unit. If you have any questions, feel free to comment and I'll do my best to get back to you. If not, see you next week for our next installment.